right, here we go. Welcome back to Three Questions. We have here Jaida. How you doing?
I'm good. How are you, Vaughn?
You sure?
I'm good.
Okay. You smile. You must be great.
Mm-hmm.
I appreciate you coming through. Let's get that out the way real quick. So this is your first time at Three Questions.
Yes.
It's only 3 questions. So I'm just going to give you the rundown before we really get into it. So I'm going to ask you 3 questions. And then at the end, we're going to play a game. And we may or may not have a bonus question.
Okay.
Okay, so question number 1.
Go right into it.
Right into it, man. You don't want to waste no time. Let's get right to it. Question number 1. Who is Jaida?
In terms of what? Like...
No. Who are you? Like, where you from? Like, where you from? What do you do? You know what I'm saying? Like, not like day jobs or nothing like that. But like, what do you do that actually represent you?
Okay, I'm Jaida. I'm from Maryland.
What part of Maryland? That's good.
PG
Maryland's kind of big. I remember having a conversation with you before, and you was like, "Nope, my whole family is about to be born right here."
PG County, Maryland.
PG County, Maryland.
Prince George's County, Maryland.
Prince George's. Okay. Mm-hmm. Okay, you be on the boardwalk and all of that?
We don't have a boardwalk.
I'm just saying. I'm trying to figure out.
We don't have a boardwalk.
So where in PG County you from?
I guess Bowie, Maryland. I was born in Columbia, Maryland, but I was raised in Kingsford, Maryland, which is
Kingsford?
Yeah.
I've been down here for a minute and I never heard of that.
Kingsford is like next to Largo. You don't know where Largo is?
No, I was in Moe County.
Okay.
I ain't down
Well,
there.
it's like maybe 30 minutes away from Moe County.
Okay. All right, so continue.
Where'd
you go to school?
Okay, I went to Flowers High School. Flowers alum, Charles Herbert Flowers. For middle school, I went to Robert Goddard.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, for college, I went to Hampton University. Whoop, whoop.
Hampton.
And then for grad school, I went to University of Maryland.
Grad school. What you doing in grad school?
I studied my MBA, Master of Business Administration.
Word?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, look at you. Not just a pretty face. You over here got a brand and all of that. Educated and all of that jazz. Okay, so that's Jaida.
Oh,
is
you
that,
asked
is that
me
it?
what I did. I dance on the side, but I'm a full-time consultant for the government contractor.
Okay. Mm-hmm. But dance, I mean, like, is dance kind of your passion or is the consulting your passion?
Dance is my passion for sure.
I was going to say, because I've worked with you before.
Yes.
And I've filmed you before. And I'm like, okay, this person's not just, just going through the motions. She's actually got some feeling behind it. Mm-hmm. So there's definitely some passion there.
For sure. I've been dancing since I was 3 years old. I started off like with recreational dance, and then pretty much like my friend back in the days, mom was like, oh no, Jaida needs to do more. So my mom put me in competitive dance at my friend's studio, and I've been doing competitive dance ever since.
Competitive dance, what does that mean? Is it like you got served competitive dance?
Oh, no. It's like you have a studio and you just go to different competitions and you either get first runner-up, first place overall for your group pieces, or if you have solos, you do solos and duos, trios, and so on and so forth. So it's not necessarily like step up, but it's just like studio versus studio type stuff. So costumes, rhinestones, makeup, you name it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Did you ever take like any gymnastics doing that? Because I've watched some of your performances before, and I see you flipping around. I'm like, wait a minute.
No, because I didn't do... Well, my mom was a gymnast growing up, and she tried to put me in gymnastics, but I did not like it. But the studio that I went to, they offered acro classes, so they really pushed their students to take acro, so that's how I learned some of the stuff.
So cartwheels and all of that was good, so you do backflips, front flips.
Mm-hmm. But I also was a cheerleader in high school.
Oh, yeah. So you had a little bit of an advantage.
Right.
So you was doing it already. So you're not just you're an athlete.
Yes, I would consider myself an athlete versus dancer.
Well,
but dancers are athletes, so
they are.
They're athletes and artists at the same time, simultaneously.
Yes, I would definitely give the athlete mantle to dancers because y'all use y'all bodies. It's not
every
just
single part.
Every part of it. It's not just if you do football, you can see the certain workouts that they're doing that build certain muscles.
Right.
So you got legs. You got to have your shoulders, your midsection, because you're gonna get hit. And same thing with basketball. It's different workouts that you're doing to enhance certain body parts. But when it comes to dancers, y'all do everything. Like y'all flipping, y'all are And nowadays it's incorporating twerking. It's
Yeah.
everything. Y'all are using everything.
Yeah.
So
And people be sleeping on us.
I don't. You know what? I was one of them at one point.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't understand it. Now I'm filming y'all like a lot, and I'm starting to see like, yo,
It takes a lot.
right.
Takes a
definitely,
lot.
So there's definitely a lot of energy involved when it comes to dancing and stuff like that. So you being this is a good segue into my next question.
Okay.
When it comes to you like dancing and whatnot, you have your own classes that you teach.
Yes.
So being a teacher, at some point you had to be a student, right?
Yes. Yes.
Okay, so you being a student and you watching your teacher doing their thing, what made you decide to be a teacher? What gave you the confidence or the idea of being a teacher yourself instead of just continue to be a student and just moving on? What gave you the idea that you wanted to teach other people?
Being blatantly transparent, it was only because I wanted to get back into dancing. It happened because I graduated college broke as hell. And I needed some type of income when I graduated school because my job wasn't starting until July.
Okay.
So this is a backstory. I wasn't dancing all throughout college, and then came home like, this is something that I really wanted to do. Like, this was a dream of mine, so why not give it a second chance? And so I pretty much found certified because of my little cousin Kelsey. She was taking classes at this studio that was similar to a studio called Millennium that's in LA. That's pretty much like a drop-in based studio. And I just took a leap of faith and I just emailed certified like, yo, I'm trying to teach. As me trying to just get in class, take classes for free so I can just better prepare myself.
Okay.
And it just so happened that they were like, send me some videos. So I sent them all my old archive videos from like 2015 competition stuff, workshops, conventions that I used to do back in the day. And it just happened. And then I've been teaching there ever since.
Did you take a few classes before you actually started teaching?
No.
You just, oh, wow.
I mean,
Hold on. What time out? So you was bold enough to just email like, yo, I'm trying to teach.
Yeah. Just not knowing, like, they're going to ask me for my experience. Like, I used to teach, like, here and there, like, at my studio.
Yo.
But it was never, like, on no caliber how I'm doing it today. It was like little kids, like teenagers.
Even so,
yeah.
The fact that you had the confidence to just be like, yo, studio, I'm coming to teach.
It wasn't even like, it was confidence, but it was just like, I know what I'm capable of, and I know what I can offer based off the experience that I've already had and the training that I've already received from then until now. Mm-hmm. I knew I was, I guess, capable to do it in a sense.
Okay. I mean, that's belief in oneself.
Yeah.
I dig it. That's
confidence, cool. I wouldn't say confidence, but belief I knew I could do. Because I think those two words are, like, different.
They're definitely different. Confidence and belief is very different. And that's a deeper conversation, though.
Yes, very much so.
Very deep conversation. So, like, as far as being at that's your home studio, do you dance in any other studios or not?
No, Certified is my home.
Okay.
Literally.
Do you do anything out? Not other studios, but do you do like? I looked at your Instagram. I don't see a lot of, like. You do post dancing, but I'm wondering if you have anything in the pipeline, like some concept dance videos. Because I feel like you have a lot of. Again, I filmed you before.
Right.
You have very creative choreo. All right.
Thank you.
So I'm wondering, like, where's the concept videos at? I'm going your IG and I'm like, yo, what happened?
I know.
What's going on?
Yeah. That's definitely, a goal of mine.
I think a lot of people want to see that, especially students too. I do.
Yeah.
I'll film it.
I know. I think for me, I just never done something like that before, and I've really just got into like videography for real. Like maybe in 2020 when the pandemic happened.
Do you not like being on camera?
I like being on camera. I mean, it freaks me out 110%. I don't mind. I love being in front of the camera. Okay. I think I like it more though when I see like other people bring my vision to life in a sense. Okay. But I do envision me doing a concert video. I literally have like stuff in my phone and my notes that I have like maybe 6 videos or 6 songs that I want to do a concept video. I just haven't curated it yet. I haven't thought it out yet.
Are those videos that you want to like do yourself, or do you want to have
No,
a
I have
group
like
of
I
people
literally
involved?
have each like people I want to do for each video, like who I see in those like videos.
I mean, you gotta write it down. I
I
feel like you
know.
have a whole like thing in that brain of yours that you need to write down, man, and get it out. Like, 'cause I think it'd be dope.
I just don't never know where to start. Like I don't know anything about like shot lists or pan that way or cut it here, go to her, go to him. Like I don't know that terminology, and it's just hard.
Why you would get with someone that that shoots video. You get with someone that's maybe even done it before. You have friends that have done it before. I mean, like, why not?
Yeah.
I think it'd be dope. We have a whole Jaida concept video. You know what I'm saying?
I'm down to do it.
I think it'd be dope.
I'm down to do it. I just gotta just do it.
Yeah.
I gotta do
press record.
Okay. Well, I won't press record, but somebody's gonna press record for me.
Of course.
I'll say in action.
That's a way of just saying, just do it.
Okay.
Just press record, you know. So like as being a dancer, I mean, I don't know your day job, nothing like that. So I know you as Jaida the dancer. Your IG, Jaida Marie. That's it. Dancing, that's all I know. In my experience of working with you, you've worked with entertainers. How was that? Are you a student again when it comes to working with entertainers, being on stage with them? Is it just, or are you like part of the process of coming up with the choreo and maybe not coming up with the choreo, but just like shooting out ideas? Is it really like something that you involve yourself with, or is it just you just show up and whoever's coming up the choreo, you just be like, all right, cool.
Yeah.
Because again, you come up with your own choreo. You have your own classes. So I'm curious about how does that work?
No, I think when you're with the entertainers per se, it's their vision, so you have to go along with it. Because at that point, you got to be professional. Like, for instance, when I did Jason's show, that was literally all Jason. And Gabby was the choreographer. So whatever Gabby said, that's what I did. Because at the end of the day, I'm answering to her.
So was that flip on the stage? Because I was there.
Yeah.
That flip on the stage, was that her? It's like, yo, Jaida, go ahead and do that cartwheel without no hands.
No, she had asked.
Was that?
It was kind of like a collaborative session at that point, because she had asked me and Leah, what kind of tricks can y'all do, like flips.
Okay.
And she knew I could do an aerial. She's like, RJ, just do an aerial. I'm like, okay, got you. So it kind of was like, what can you do? I was like, I can do this. She's like, all right, let me see it. And then it made sense. It'll just be put in.
Okay. Do you work out?
I do work out.
You hit the gym?
Yes, I do. I'm sore right now.
Okay,
Shout out to Darren.
Because I remember like looking at footage that I've taken of you, and I'm like, yo, she's actually kind of cut. And I'm saying, yo, hold up. I know. I'm like physically on point for the most part, and I'm like, well, hold up. Jada's like, hold up. I'm looking at myself like, hold on, I need to get in the gym. Like, I was looking at the footage before, like, of you doing the aerial and whatnot, and being there personally, not just just being a camera guy, but admiring what was going on the stage, and seeing you do the things that you're doing. I'm like, I didn't know she can do that.
Yeah.
Okay, she's dope. So you're definitely enjoyable to watch.
Oh, thank you, Vaughn.
And I'm not just a cameraman. I'm just like being able to, because I'm not always recording. I get my shots, but I actually sit back for a second and just admire the show.
Right.
So you're definitely on point when it comes to that. But I had to ask, like, yo, is this natural? Or is Jaida just like that? You know what I'm saying? But yeah, you see you at the gym. You're sore right now. So wait, you just came from the gym?
No,
is this from a day or two ago?
Yes.
You had leg day?
It was definitely leg and cardio day. It was leg and cardio day.
Leg and cardio day. So how's your cardio?
Well, all his workouts are always high intensity workouts, so it's always harsh on cardio.
Okay.
So
nothing really like heavy lifting.
Oh no, it's heavy lifting. You don't know. He's a jack of all trades. You don't know what you're gonna get when you walk into the door. It could be straight running. It could be straight abs, straight legs, straight arms.
Okay.
Full body. Well, normally it's usually all full body, but you just never know what the day's going, what he gonna throw at you.
You know that when it comes to workouts, that might be the best thing. You know why? Because when you go to workout and someone says, "Yo, we're going to do a leg day, and this is the whole workout," and you're looking at that thing like,
Yeah.
We gotta do squats.
Mm-hmm.
Squats will have your legs like linguini.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you know what I mean? So it's kind of, I guess it's cool, you know, you do
Yeah.
full body, but not. I know when I go to the gym, I like to do full body, but there's definitely days where I like to focus on like
Certain
chest,
thing,
back,
yeah.
you know, arms and whatnot, so legs and things like that. But that kind of goes to the next question.
Okay.
Third question.
Third question, final question.
Maybe final question.
Okay.
We're going to play that game. I need to know.
Okay.
I kind of, actually, you know what? I might skip the game and just ask the fourth question because I kind of want to know.
Okay. No.
All right,
Don't give me anxiety.
We'll play the game and we'll give you a chance to weasel your way out of it.
Okay, bet.
All right. So, what's next for Jaida? Where do you go from here? You were a student. you went from being a student to a teacher, kind of bogarting your way in. You didn't say, "Yo, I want to come through." And you wasn't timid about it, based off of how you said it.
I was very timid though when I first started. I only had maybe my first class that I certified. I had 6 people, and 2 of the people I love them to death, but they didn't know how. They didn't have like dance background. They were just literally there to support me.
I mean, what more can you ask for?
You're right.
They're gonna come through. They're gonna support you. But I wasn't asking that. I was saying you was bogarting by saying, "Yo, certified." You by sending the email or whatever you did, the DM. Yo, certified.
Email. I was professional.
Email. Yo, I'm that chick. I'm coming through, and I'm gonna teach.
That's not how it happened.
You sure?
I promise you. I literally said, "Hey, do you guys have any teacher openings? Like, I'm really interested in teaching at. You're fine. I'm really interested in teaching at your studio." And it just so happened that someone had left the studio, and that was a perfect opportunity for me to just come back in.
Okay, so how many classes you got over there now?
2.
Look
Wednesdays and Thursdays. Heels and hip hop. Sensual hip
Heels
hop.
and hip hop. You know, I think. Was it? Nah.
But I just started teaching heels. Maybe like starting like early this year. I just started teaching heels.
Okay.
So I'm fresh as a heels instructor. So I'm
I
still
will
learning.
give all the dancers who dance in heels props because I don't know how y'all even walk in those things.
I know.
It's
But it's actually easier dancing in heels versus walking in heels. It's much more easier. I don't know what it is. And my feet don't even hurt. My feet don't even hurt as much that I dance in heels versus than when I walk in them. When I'm walking in them,
I can
my feet are
understand
like,
that because y'all are like, I could get it because when it comes to dancing, y'all are only doing it for like 60 minutes, maybe 70 tops.
Yeah.
But when y'all go to the club and y'all walking in them,
you're
y'all standing in line for 20, 30 minutes.
Right.
You get into the club, you standing up another 30 minutes.
Well, no, if you're a good girl, you get in that section and you're sitting down.
Oh, that's another thing. Let's side note. I did see. I was out filming one day and I just saw you, and you was like, the whole look was like, and I had to do the same double take. Is that her? Is that?
I saw you twice at some type of event.
For real?
I think I did.
Why we keep
You talking about we was at Babylon?
I don't even know what the name of the spot is.
Babylon in
Somewhere
Virginia?
in VA.
Yeah, Babylon. Ghetto Babylon.
I wouldn't say that.
Shout out to Paul.
I didn't say that. I didn't say ghetto Babylon.
Babylon's
is it
cool.
ghetto?
It's like
I was there for like 2 hours.
It's like an old head ghetto.
Is it?
Mm-hmm. I know the owner though. He cool.
Oh, okay.
Paul.
So he told you to slide through, and you was like, "All right,
No,
I'll do you a solid because you're Jada. I'll do you a solid. I'll come through and I'll bring some people with me because I'm a celebrity."
No, I met him through my big from Hampton. We just connected because he just be looking out.
Oh, well, that's tight. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's always nice to have network.
Yes. Yep.
So that's tight. Mm-hmm. All right. So
I'm sorry to cut you off. We were
we good because
Okay.
I kind of went sideways when it came to that. You know, you answered the question. You know what I'm saying? What was next? Do you plan on pursuing more opportunities as far as working with different entertainers, or are you trying to get your class bigger? Like, other than that, how do you? What's next?
Well, what's next? I plan to take my skills and talents elsewhere. Mm-hmm. Hopefully, God willing. But as far as teaching wise, I'm not sure if that's what I really want to do. Mm-hmm. I enjoy it because I'm constantly learning from my students. Every single class is like totally different and low-key life-changing because no matter what skill set they think or skill level they think that they are at, I always leave field each class that I teach.
Okay.
But I guess full picture wise, I don't know if teaching is there for me just yet. I think I always tell my students that I'm a student first, so I feel like I still have some more things to learn myself before I can even consider myself a teacher, even though I am in a teacher's position right now. But I do see myself pursuing my dreams, dancing with some of my top 5 artists that are on my list.
You got a whole list.
I have a whole list in the future, and if God has it for me, and then it's gonna happen.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
That's actually a pretty good answer. I like that.
Thank you.
If it's in my future, cool. If guys like, yo, Jada, by the way, you're over here. Jada, you know what I'm saying?
That's cool.
He
That's
does that.
okay.
You know, that's cool. I mean, hey,
Yeah.
you know what? I say go ahead and give it your all. Give
Thank
it a
you.
shot. Why not?
Yeah.
Because if you don't, you're gonna be on your deathbed wondering
Why I do this?
why didn't I give this a shot? Why didn't I give that a shot? And that's, I don't think anybody should ever have to feel that type of regret.
Yeah.
Maybe I should have tried.
Yeah.
Maybe I should have did this. Do everything within reason. Don't rob a bank. You know what I mean? Like,
I might.
You know what I'm saying? Don't try that drug because you know you might not come back from it. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? You know,
Yeah.
if you're not really into jumping out of airplanes without a parachute.
I actually do want to do that one day too.
You know what? I do too, but I am slightly afraid of heights.
But you took the elevator up.
I can't see the height on the elevator. You see what I'm saying?
But you're still being lifted up.
Yeah, but I can't see. Okay, let me tell you this. So this is what kind of shakes me.
Do you ride planes?
Yeah. Yeah, but you're in a plane, so you don't.
But
really
you're literally
Okay.
thousands and thousands of feet
Okay.
above.
All right, so
anything can happen to the plane.
You're
God
absolutely
forbid.
right. You're right. I guess the thing that I'm most afraid of is being.
Harnessed to someone and something happens.
Nah, because I don't like roller coasters neither. It's just like.
But you get on a plane.
Well, I mean, it's the fastest mode of travel in the States.
It is.
So I kind of have to, okay, this is the reason why I get nice before I get on the plane.
Okay.
And they had the bar right there. I'm like, yo, let me get a shot, some Marlowe, and a Long Island.
Okay, that's
It's
a
a
crazy
lot.
combo.
It's crazy. I know, but I don't do that all the time.
Right.
But yeah, I get on the plane, but I'm on the plane like
Feeling
my
good.
face, and that's it. You know what I'm saying? So, but, damn, where was I going with this? kinda
You was
threw me
talking
off.
about heights
You threw
and
me- you
how
threw me
you would
off.
never jump out of a plane.
I didn't say I would never jump out of a plane. I
you
said I
say
was
people
reluctant.
should- yeah.
I said I was reluctant because, okay. It is a thing about somebody being strapped to my back.
Okay.
Okay? And then when you're dropping, you're falling, it's like, yo, when it comes to like jumping out of an airplane, the saying that I remember is like, when you jump out of a plane, you have a few minutes to figure out why you jump out of a plane, especially if your chute doesn't open. You're like, damn. So you have a couple of seconds. But when you bungee jump, you got like 2 seconds. You're falling off of a bridge, and if that thing like pops, you're like, shit, you're done. You know what I'm saying? So it's, I'd rather go out quick than be floating down like, maybe I shouldn't have jumped out of this plane 5,000 feet in the air, splat. You know what I mean? I don't know. I mean, but they do make you sign a death waiver, don't they?
I don't know. I've never been.
So your family can't.
skydiving.
It makes sense. So your family can't sue because you made the decision to jump out of a plane 5,000 feet up, strapped to some random dude. But I'll do it. You want to go?
I'll definitely do
When
it.
it gets warm, because it's a little cold today.
Yeah, you probably freeze in the air.
Hell yeah.
In the what stratosphere it's called?
Nah, stratosphere. You're not even up there. The stratosphere is higher than that.
Oh, okay. Oh, well, that's good. That's a good thing.
There's like different levels.
You
to the
fly.
atmosphere.
We fly in the stratosphere though, right?
You can, if you.
I be feeling like, cause I be feeling lightheaded at some point. Like I
Well, yeah,
know
when
the
you-
oxygen
when
not
you,
flowing.
when you flying, it's
Carbon dioxide is gone.
yeah. When you flying high enough, it gets out of pocket. Mm-hmm. We don't want that. Yeah.
Well, I would jump out of plane for sure. And I only say that because I did a slingshot at the carnival, unreliable rides at the carnival, and it shot me and my sister up high. in the sky.
Did it?
It come back down though, but it's
I
like
was
a
gonna
slingshot.
say, you said it was unreliable. Did it pop?
Well,
Did it
you know,
die?
carnival rides aren't reliable rides because at the carnival they get breaking down and get.
There was a time where I got stuck. That's true, but I wasn't that high up. But it was like, yo, why am I upside down?
Yeah, because you're at the carnival. The rides are not reliable like the
Well, they
amusement
put them
park.
things up in like 2 seconds.
Exactly, that's my
And then
point.
they tear them down even less than that.
Exactly.
So, you know, I
You
get
ask
it.
for it. Yeah.
Yeah, you do.
get what you pay for.
Yeah, I mean, you know, I usually go to the carnival for the cotton candy anyway.
Mm-hmm. Take the girls to the games.
You gotta go over there and get them a teddy bear. Too.
Yes.
That's what happens.
I love that.
All right, so
I've never experienced it, but it's cute.
You never?
No.
You never got a date to the. Are you serious?
Niggas ain't shit.
Oh,
Like, nah, I'm kidding.
lies.
I'm so serious.
Okay, well, hold on a second. This is not a bonus question. This is a side question.
I am.
You are in a relationship.
Yeah.
Okay. My man, you need to go ahead and take it to a carnival or something like that. And get that, kick that off the bucket list.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so we're at the lightning round. The game I like to play
Okay.
before I ask you this question. It's not a real crazy question, to be honest. I like to have fun.
Okay.
So-
Me too.
So the question is, not that question. The game is rock, paper, scissors.
Okay.
Okay?
I'm pretty good at that game.
We're about to find out.
Okay. Let me get
best
comfy.
out of 3.
Okay.
If you win, then we don't ask the question. If I win, then we do ask the question.
Okay.
Actually, no.
Because what happens if I win? It then just cuts
No.
off.
No. We're not going to do that because I did that a couple episodes ago. I said, for her suggestion, we're going to go with that because I kind of forgot. If you win, you ask me a question.
Okay.
If I win, I ask you the question.
Okay. That's
it?
fair.
That's
Mhm.
cool? All right, bet. So, rock, paper, scissors.
All right. Or do you say shoot and then go?
Shoot.
Okay.
We had that
Okay,
issue
I gotta
before.
clarify people.
We do. All
This
right.
is like Uno almost.
All right. Rock, paper, scissors, say shoot. Nah, you cheating. You cheating. No, that don't count. Okay, you gonna come out afterwards. No. All right. Rock, paper, scissors, say shoot. All right,
Okay.
It's mine.
Okay.
Rock, paper, scissors, say shoot. All right, okay. Rock, paper, scissors, say shoot. Oh, I get to ask my question.
I'm usually good, but it's fine.
Hey, nah, it's cool. It's all right. You know what I'm saying?
I think it's the shoot, but go ahead.
Is it? You the one who asked that question. You asked it.
But I thought it was shoot, not shoot. That's weird.
Whatever, dog.
But it's
I don't wanna
fine.
hear
You won.
that. All right, here we go. So, bonus question. Do you find it as a dancer that it's necessary to be involved with other disciplines, whether it be like other sports? I know we kind of touched on it a little bit with like the gymnastic or acro. It kind of sounds like you already answered that question, but I want a solid answer. Like, do you find it necessary to? Is it a necessity for a dancer to be an acro? Is it a necessity for a dancer to be like male dancers, football, basketball, baseball, or female dancers, lacrosse or soccer, or even martial arts? Like, do you find it a necessity for that? Because I feel like dancers, from the dancers that I've run into, not all but some, engage in other disciplines. Is that something that you would agree with, or is that something that you don't? You just be a dancer, straight dancer, and that's it.
I'm not gonna say that. I don't have a yes or no question. I don't think it's a necessity, but it's definitely a good benefit to have. Because I know somebody who studies taekwondo, and you can tell in how he choreographs. So I think it's important that you, I guess, have knowledge in certain areas, and it also depends on like what you're trying to do. Like there are rhythmic gymnasts who get booked for like Circus du
Soleil?
Circus Soleil, stuff like that. America's Got Talent be having like flippers and stuff. I just think it's preference.
Okay.
I'm not gonna say yes. I'm not gonna say no. I think it's just what you prefer.
Okay.
But I think it is a benefit.
The reason why I asked that question is because, are you familiar with the actor by the name of Tom Holland?
Mm-mm.
Well, he was in Avengers, the Spider-Man.
Okay. Okay.
So, he does parkour, which is parkour is there's two different forms of it: parkour and free running. Free running is like if you see people, if you ever like watched a video randomly on IG where someone's like
Running up a wall.
or doing flips or jumping over cars or just being really
Like a stunt devil. almost.
Daredevil, like a Daredevil, kind of, but it's a little bit different because there's more of an art to it.
Okay.
You know, you're running around, but you have to have fluid movements. You don't stop when you're running. You just moving. Like there's a video game called Mirror's Edge that has the same that very concept where you have to play it. And the only way you can get around is if you don't stop. If you get stopped, then you lose. You get caught by the police and whatnot.
Gotcha.
So you got to move around. You got to jump on walls. You got to bounce. Jackie Chan.
Gotcha. Okay.
That's literally free running or parkour. Literally that. And
Gotcha,
but Tom Holland does that. He does that. He acts, and he did ballet as a dancer. So that's why I asked that question, because he's like, yeah, definitely doing ballet and doing parkour definitely helps me in acting. So I'm wondering if, dance, when a lot of actors, they dance, they sing and stuff like that, you kind of have to be a double or triple threat in the acting industry. I mean, sometimes you just be really good as an actor and you don't need nothing else. But that's why I asked you that question, because Tom Holland was like, hey, it helped me here and here. And I've heard that before too, so I just wanted to get your take.
I also hear like ballet is good for like football players too.
I've heard that as well.
Because of footwork, and you do a lot of footwork with ballet, with fast feet and stuff like that. So I think, again, it just has its pros and its cons, of course, but I think it's always a benefit to having that extra add-on. Like a job, like I need a break dancer here. I need someone who knows how to do flips and stuff. Like
cheerleading,
yeah.
So it's just a benefit to have other skills. It's
Not as a necessity, no. You just probably won't get booked for that job, and that's okay, because that's just not your skill set.
Right.
But it's good to have it in your back pocket, I would say.
Right. Well, Jaida, I appreciate you coming by.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
Coming through and hanging out with me on 3 questions.
Yes. I look forward to doing this again. This was fun.
Oh, yeah. We're definitely going to do it again. I actually like this conversation. This conversation went longer than I thought it was going to go. But this is dope. I appreciate you coming through again. And you are more than welcome to come back.
Yes. Thank you for having me, Vaughn.
I appreciate you.
It's lit. Thanks, y'all.
Oh, tell the people where they can find you at. I haven't done that yet. I've always kind of like just said, all right, cool, we're going, bye. Nah, tell the people what's up.
So I actually have 2 Instagrams.
Okay.
My first Instagram is like my personal, and my second one is my dance one. So my first one is just Jaida B. Marie, Jaid as in dog, A, B. Marie. And then my second one has the in front of it. So the Jaida B. Marie.
So is Marie like...
You can follow me on Twitter, but right now my Twitter account is a little locked.
Oh,
and they acting like I can't get my password because...
You were saying some stuff you weren't supposed to be saying? Tell the truth now.
No, they logged me out for some reason, and then when I tried to log back in, they said my password was incorrect. So I think someone hacked my page, and I don't have access to the email that I signed up with that account.
You might have to make a whole new one.
Exactly, and I don't want to do that. And Twitter support is trash.
Yeah, every social media support is trash. You can't call them up.
I tried to call corporate like 6 times.
Nah, man.
They said, sorry, this person is unavailable right now.
They're going to be like, nah, we don't talk to you. Email us. They
have automated emails.
Exactly. They don't talk to people. It is what it is.
They just want to tweet.
Just make another one and call it a day.
I
have like 7.
Really?
Yeah, I got into trouble a few times. I like to talk my shit. So,
talk your
you know
shit.
What I'm saying? But I'm gonna tell you right now, I'm gonna keep that close. I'm gonna keep that close to the chest. But yeah,
talk your shit, Vaughn.
So, but yeah, man. But yeah, thank you for coming.
Yeah, thank you guys for having me.
Make sure y'all go and follow her on IG. Yeah, we're gonna do this again.
Yes. Jackpot.
Deuces.
Peace.